welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Lydia, and today we are off to Brands Hatch for the I'm calling it the second round of British touring cars, but it's not. We're the 4th, 5th and 6th round because there are 3 races, which I learned this week in British touring cars. But we are, Satna says 5 minutes away. We're in the queue of cars going into the car park. Charlotte's here, and we're off for an exciting day of British touring cars. I'm really excited. We got invited here by NAPA Racing, which is one of the teams in British touring cars, so we're spending the day with them, and I just thought I'd film all the things we get up to because I don't know what's going to occur today. Once we had figured out where we needed to be, met up with the NAPA team and got our passes, it was time for exploring, essentially. It was a day of just taking in everything and learning as much as I possibly could. As most people know, I love Formula 1. So I was essentially invited down by NAPA to experience British touring cars and see if we can get any new fans into the series. And I am now one of those people because, spoiler alert, I loved it. Before I went, I was posting some things about it on TikTok and someone in my comments said, "You are gonna love the drama." And that is right, I did love the drama. But aside from the racing, which obviously we'll get into a bit later, I absolutely loved how much access fans got to the garages, to the teams, to the drivers. Our first order of business was to go down to the pit lane area where all the garages are, because they have driver signings at the start of the day and all fans are encouraged to come down, have a wander around the garages, which I just think is brilliant. I loved that this was my start to the day because I got to see how passionate all the fans were about British touring cars, and I see why. So we've had breakfast, we've walked through the garage. There's the garage, which I'll give you a little bit of a tour later because we're getting a garage tour in a bit. Let's go this way, see what we can find. This is behind the garages. Let's just do a wander. We can snoop on all the other teams because obviously we're team yellow and blue today, but if we wander up here, there's everyone else. They're all doing their signings, so they're busy. This is really cool. I feel extremely fancy. I heart cars. That's appropriate, isn't it? They've said that their grid girls might not turn up, so if that happens, I'm going to have to hold the stick, which, you know, is fantastic news for everyone. I feel like I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Like, I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, and oh my god, there's a driver whose last name is Taylor Smith. And, sorry, but like, you look like Taylor Swift. It's close enough. We've basically got racing Taylor Swift. Do you think he could do us a Eras Tour performance? That car's 66. That's my lucky number. Whose car is that one? It's Napa's 100th birthday this weekend. So, happy birthday, Napa. 100 is a good knock. 100 not out. Wrong sport, but good analogy. This is the magic tunnel. This is the tunnel that takes us. If you have one of these today anyway, it takes you back to where we started. So now we're going to the magic tunnel. Woo! Now this is what I've affectionately called NAPA HQ. This was the NAPA hospitality area, our home base for the day, if you will. We spent quite a lot of time here eating, drinking, mingling with people. We had a mechanic talk in the morning, and then in the afternoon we got a driver Q&A. They gave us a goodie bag, which I'm going to unbox for you at the end. As you can see, there was this lovely little spot they had for us outside. To be honest, I don't think there is a bad view of Brands Hatch. Everywhere you look, you can see cars. It's genuinely a really brilliant circuit. But as I came to learn, that corner in particular that we were sat up near is called McLaren.
But now the rest between the car stops across the line.
Grid walk. We've got our grid access tickets. Aren't we fancy?
I'm happy. She's just
Lewis's dad. Lewis's dad. But you can't. Anthony and Nick.
Yes. Sorry.
They aren't just Lewis's family. No. They are fantastic people in their own entity, and we're going to watch Nick race today. Nicholas. Sorry, I don't know if I'm on the Nick basis yet. Are we in the right direction? Yeah. Okay.
I'm following the guys.
Okay. We're going on the grid. We're on well, we're on the side of the grid. We're on the grass verge by the grid, waiting for all the cars to come out there. Can you hear them? They're about to join us on the grid. We're now in the back of the garage. We found the podium.
All four drivers will pose with their trophies, get as close as they can.
This is NAPA Racing Hospitality HQ, our little home away from home today. Beautiful and decked out for their 100th birthday. Bye everyone! Bye everyone! You're queen! I get my own card. Yes! Private card. One of our drivers just got on podium and got third, and it's his 100th podium, and it's their 100th birthday, and he's got the 100 car. Crazy scenes here in the Napa garage, crazy scenes. Oh, they're all going down.
Let's go.
Do we go? Let's go, we're going. Yeah! We're going to have prime view of this podium celebration.
How's my third place with the fourth podium of the year from 10th on the grid, Ash Sutton.
Oh, you got some on your phone.
Right, so we run 4 cars.
Yeah.
Most of the circuits we go to will have blocks of 2.
Okay.
So always together will be Rowbottom and Sutton, and
Yeah.
then always Camish and Sam. So at the minute,
do they like each other?
yeah, they all like each other.
Good.
Most of the time. There'll be times where they don't. But, so obviously we've just finished race 2. We've got actually, I don't know, quite a long time between races here. We had over 2 hours, so it's not so bad. There's quite
Does
a lot
it
of work.
change depending on where you are?
Yeah, so it depends on the support package sometimes,
Okay.
how many delays there
Yeah.
are through the day, but they always try to give us a minimum of an hour and a half.
Okay.
That's the plan. Now, there can be a lot to do in an
Yeah.
hour and a half
Well,
sometimes.
we've just seen, you know, some.
Well, some of it's damage repair, but a lot of it
Yeah.
will be, we want to make the car go faster. So
Well, I was going to ask you, like, if you can change things in between.
Well, if we go round here, so this car's on the patch at the minute. They're also doing some repairs at the same time.
Yeah.
So on the patch, you'll see these funky wheels. So they're solid wheels, which means that we can repeat the measurement. So every time that drops on, the measurement will be identical.
Okay.
So you can go back a year and you know that that
Oh,
measurement is relevant to what you had a year ago. But also it's relevant to the other 3 cars. So whatever
Okay.
that measures, if he's really quick and his
Yeah.
settings are great, you know that when you put your settings on that are the same, they are exactly the same.
Yeah.
And also, because it's not a wheel, when they jack it up, they can actually get in and work on it, because
Okay.
a lot of the changes will be in and around this area. So
Yeah.
we'll do camber change, toe change, geometry change.
So So you can change things in between.
We can change the earth. Like honestly,
Wow, okay.
it's mental what you can do.
I'm surprised that you can change, like, you know, because obviously I'm coming from an F1 background.
Yeah.
And a lot of my followers are coming from an F1 background.
Yeah.
So we're trying to, you know, get them into British touring
cars. So in comparison,
so...
the work that an F1 team goes into is obviously pre-season and everything.
Yeah.
But the work they do, they don't, so I understand it, change it anywhere near as much as what we do. We are, because we're semi-spec.
Yeah.
So every car in this pit lane has the same front subframe. They have the same wishbone, the same upright, the same brake caliper, the same brake disc. So we all run the same stuff. But there are so many different versions of how we do that. So we can angle the wishbones top and bottom. We can change caster. We can have pro dive, anti dive. It's probably one of the most.
Because you know how after qualifying they put the F1 cars into like parc ferme. Your guys don't have anything.
No,
like
so
that,
we'll have a parc ferme for probably an hour, maybe two, where they check everything is correct. And then they release us from there, and then we can do whatever we like. So,
that's cool.
Well, our qualifying car is quite different to our race car. So the qualifying car just needs to do 5 laps on 10 tyres. Our race car has to do 27 laps. So we have to be able to change it. So, but the cars are designed to A, be strong, but B, be easily fixed, because I know it's non-contact.
Well...
British touring
I
cars,
was told
we all know different.
I can't remember, someone put in my comments like it's non-contact, but they don't. That's very liberal. It's a very liberal term, you know.
Yeah. So so this one's on the patch at the minute. They're actually going through the process of changing some stuff, and this one's being repaired because we ended up with a damaged rear quarter.
That was
after that one.
sad.
Very.
We were watching from up there, and then we were like, quick, we need to go down because they're doing great. And we ran down here, and as soon as we got here, we were like, oh, where's
he gone? Yeah, so that was a bit heartbreaking for us in that one. But
ended up with a podium though.
Yeah, Ash came through and got the P3. So we've got 4 trucks here. This is our kind of workshop. It's a bit messy at the minute. This is our workshop truck. So if ever we've got to change ratios, do diff work, do anything sub-assembly, that will happen in here. So it's kind of a workshop away from home. So all the tools are laid out ready so they can do things quickly, and all the brakes live under there. So we go maybe 3 or 4 sets of brakes a weekend. We have to declare them all. You've got a maximum of 30 for the season, running a front-wheel drive car. So yeah, we'll get through quite a lot of that. Damper dyno, just in case we need to go through the damping. That's the dark art of British touring cars, of getting the cars right. Cars live up here. So 2 cars in this one, 2 cars in that one.
How much is like secret between each team?
Loads. Yeah, our setup sheets are
like top secret.
Yeah, because they can all. Everyone in this pit lane could copy each other.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got different wheelbases and things like that, and different aero packages and engines and weight distribution. So it's not necessarily 100% translatable, but a lot of it would be. But you could learn a lot from what somebody else has done. So this is the sister truck. So we've got meeting room upstairs. 2 more cars live up here. We've got the stickers ready for a few repairs. All the bank of radios live up here. And in here is our driver's lounge, so they can have some quiet time.
What's the top speed they get up to?
I think it's 151 at Thruxton. We're limited on gear ratios. So our idea is obviously to get to the speeds as fast as possible rather than have a top speed. So there's quite a lot of limitations. We're around about 400 horsepower, and every engine in the grid is pretty similar. The idea is that we have a competitive championship throughout, and you don't have a runaway champion. And very rarely do we have a runaway champion. It nearly always goes down to the wire. Yeah,
that's what we were hearing earlier when the mechanic came in to do his talk.
So each car has a set of panels put on the car, stickered up, ready to go, and then we take them all off again, and we stick another set on. So we know that if we are up against it time-wise, you take a panel and you just literally bolt it straight.
They were saying earlier they have like parts just ready to go if something is damaged, come off, whatever.
So you can see they're all labelled up for which chassis they go on, and they've all got the right spec. Because they're bolted on the car, they've got the right grille mesh, they've got the right nuts and bolts available, the right stickers line up. They're the right current spec.
I've loved my day here. It's been great.
Watch out for the people on the floor. Oh, the champagne bottle and everything.
Got the champagne still, so you drink all that.
Do your winning pose, come on. Is it actually champagne or is it like non-alcoholic?
Yeah, that's champagne.
Yeah, we were wondering this.
Terrible champagne.
Guess who's wangled to get on the grid again? We have. How have we managed this? We were only supposed to go on the grid on the first race.
We make friends with every,
The table of ladies we were sat on, there was literally us two and two other ladies. They've been talking to us, thank you. They've been talking to us like all day and asking loads of questions about what I do and everything. And she happens to be someone important at NAPA. So she was like, are you going on the grid? And we were like, well, we don't have a ticket. And she was like, I'll get you a ticket. And I was like, love you, queen. So we have tickets. Our driver is P1. Because of the reverse grid situation they do at British Touring Cars, our driver is P1. So we are heading front of the grid, baby. Front of the grid. Hell yeah, that's what we like.
When I did it, I had to be trained.
Front of the grid, front of the grid, front of the grid.
Don't care. Can I wave on TV, please? Come on.
View from NAPA Hospital. Hello, it's been a few days now since we've been home. I've been busy editing all my footage for the other apps. I posted the garage tour on TikTok, for example, did some outfit transitions on the grid, and all those videos seem to be going down really well, which is really good news. So thanks for watching them. But I thought I would end the video with an unboxing of the goodie bag we got, because I didn't look inside. I mean, I can see like what's on the top, but I didn't look inside on purpose so that we could be surprised together. Before I unbox this though, I just want to say a massive thank you to NAPA for having Charlotte and I on Sunday. I genuinely had the best day, and I'm already obsessed with British touring cars, so you can sign me up. I'll be watching all of the other races this season, and hopefully I'll be back with them at another race at some point. Ooh. I felt so lucky. To even be thought of to invite in the first place is big enough, but for them to have taken such great care of me this weekend, they really looked after us, showing me round everywhere, answering all my silly questions, but there aren't any silly questions because we all have to learn, we all have to start somewhere. So I feel very grateful and very lucky that I got to go. So without further ado, thank you NAPA. Let's unbox the goodie bag. Oh, also happy birthday. Happy birthday NAPA. You don't look a day over 99. Right, on the top we have a beautiful NAPA hat. My dad has already been eyeing this hat up, so I don't think I'm going to get to keep this, but that's okay. I think I'll allow that. Oh, that's my water from hospital. That didn't come in the goodie bag, but we did have nice boxed water. They were extremely attentive, coming over and asking us if we wanted fresh drinks and everything. And literally, I felt like I was getting princess treatment. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Stickers! I did actually see these because Charlotte pulled hers out and she was like, oh my god, I could put this on my car, because she has a Lando Norris sticker on the back of her car. And I was like, oh my god, we need a NAPA sticker on the back of the car. One thing I might put these on is my iPad case. I've been wanting to get some stickers for my iPad case since I got it. I used to have stickers on my laptop. Laptop was old, I've replaced it with this iPad and I need to deck this case out and I've just not bothered to do so. Now I can. Thank you NAPA. What's next? Oh, that's trippy. It's like a, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but it's like a 3D holographic card of all the drivers. That's really cool. I can see a key ring. Here's the key ring, a lovely NAPA key ring. Oh my god, also, we were sat on table number 6, which is my lucky number. So, ooh, got a little air freshener for the car. Can't smell it from here, but we can pop that in my mum's car. There's a pen. I can use this and this for all my big ideas and content planning and journaling and speaking to the universe and manifestations. I live by the saying that you can never have too many notebooks, so. Oh, there's another air freshener. A little NAPA car. That's cute. There's a couple of sweets at the bottom. Oh my god, it's actually NAPA branded sweets. Stop. Wait, is it gonna focus? Look, NAPA sweet. I don't want to eat that, that's so cute. There's another one here in a little gold wrapper. 100 years of automotive heritage. Happy birthday. And last but not least, we have a box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, she fancy. It's a little flask, NAPA flask. How do I? Like that. Oh, I love her. And it's got the 100 years of NAPA on it. That's so cute. Thanks, NAPA. And just to officially wrap this video up, I have some pieces of news. Ooh, we'll have some admin and a piece of news. Ooh. So I know in the last, if you watched the last video I posted, which I think was an F1 pop culture roundup, I said there won't be another one of those the next week, which was last week because I was in Croatia, which is true. I said I was supposed to post an Athens vlog for my birthday, which was months ago, and the Croatia vlog between that last video and now, and I haven't. That's because the Athens vlog has taken me far too long to edit. I would say I'm not even halfway through editing it yet, so the Croatia vlog hasn't even started because by the time I got home from that, my brain was scrambled. I needed to make sure that I had my brain screwed on to film this and film all the content across the weekend for my other platforms for NAPA. And then on top of this, if you don't follow me on Instagram and TikTok, then you may not have heard, or even if you do, you might have missed it. I am going to the Monaco Grand Prix. So you can imagine that my brain has been taken over by that mostly for the last, I've known for about a month. So that's basically all I've been thinking about, all the content, all the outfits I need to plan. Yeah, so you will get an Athens vlog and a Croatia vlog at some point, but in my eyes this one was maybe a little bit more important because I was filming, you know, with the team. And then obviously the Monaco vlog is extremely important, and alongside the Monaco vlog my plan is to also make a Nice vlog, so there'll be separate things because I'm in Nice for a bit and Monaco. So what the hell, I'm so pleased I can actually officially say this out loud. I mean, I could have right from the beginning, but I didn't want to jinx anything. I didn't want to say anything too soon, you know, but I'm pleased I get to finally share that with you. I've cried all the messages I've got from everybody on TikTok and everything. I can't believe it. No, I can believe it. I can't believe it. But yes, so that's what's coming up in the next few weeks. I was supposed to film an F1 pop culture roundup today, and I've been sat editing this video because I was like, oh my god, no, I need to get that up before Monaco. So I don't know when we'll get an F1 pop culture roundup next, but it'll be in existence at some point. But if you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on with me and across, like, we've got a race weekend this weekend, for example, make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. It's the same username, just LiveLaughLyds everywhere. Massive, huge thank you to NAPA and British Touring Cars for having me this weekend. I bloody loved it, and I can't wait to watch the next race. I'm going to be dialed in, watching quali, watching the race. You can watch it on ITV, and they post it on their YouTube, so if you want to catch up with this weekend, ITV Sport YouTube channel. I am a British touring cars girly pop now, and especially, hold on. I hope you're holding. I bleed blue and yellow now. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Love you, bye!